Hello, lovely. I am Emma Lovell, the Bleisure Coach, and I am here to help you to live a life you love now. I help people to harmonize business, travel, and self care using my 18 years of travel experience, 15 years of business experience, and how I've managed to make it work for me. And I know it's possible for you too. I believe it so much that I wrote a book about it. It's called The Art of Bleisure. But today we're here to talk about journal prompts and how you can get to that life that you love. In the book, I did share at the end of each chapter questions to explore and discover what you want from your life, to address every area of your life. But that's a lot to start with. So let's just start with journaling. You might be a journaler, you might not be. What is journaling anyway? Journaling is really just writing. It's writing out, expressing, and I think the way we think of journaling is more like Dear Diary, and that was something that maybe some people did as teenagers or as children, but it's not really that, and it's not really a recount of the day. Journaling is a powerful exercise that gets us out of our heads, into our hearts, and actually can help us to connect with our inner voice of what we truly want. Because when somebody asks you, what do you want? What do you want to do in your life? What do you want to do next? It's very overwhelming. But if we ask you just a little question and you start to think about it and you start to write about it, the answer can actually come out. Now, I'm a huge fan of journaling. I've been journaling for many, many years. I actually have a shelf full of journals up there. A lot of this content is probably what led to my book. But what I've discovered is that there are things that I've written in the pages of these journals, ideas or plans or dreams or hopes or silly little things that came to mind. One day I'll run a retreat in India. One day I'll write a book. One day I will win an award. The more and more specific I got, the more and more interesting it became, even to the point where I drew a business card. And a few years later, I found one of the journals, and inside it was drawn this business card, and it was actually what my business card ended up looking like. So I truly believe if you write it down, if you put it in paper, if you set that goal, you set that dream, you plant that seed, it can happen. And the more you do this, the more that idea or that plan or that thing that you want just keeps coming out, the more likely it's going to happen. But today we've got 9 journal prompts for you to work through. Now, the way to use these best is to give yourself the time, just 5 minutes. So I've got the instructions there for you. Either print out this document or grab yourself a journal, a beautiful journal if you like. Write the question or choose the question you're going to work on. The prompts are really simple. We have a prompt that says, I am. Now, the way that you could use that is it could be, I am tired. I am thinking this is very silly. I am a person. Or I am dreaming of big things. It can take you anywhere. All you need to do is keep the pen moving. And there's no right or wrong because it's your paper. You can do what you want. And see what happens at the end of 5 minutes. So from the timer starts, put a timer on, put on some nice music. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking for. Sit there and write and see what comes. Once you've finished, you can reflect upon that. You could keep moving through, but 5 minutes would be fine just to do one at a time. And be interesting to see which one surprises you, what you wrote that stood out to you, or what that you wrote that really stands out. So it might be, I am exhausted. And you go, wow, I probably actually need some rest. Or, hey, I'm doing really well. Oh, wow, I'm actually on the right path. Or, I am wishing that I was in Mallorca right now. The answers will come out. The more you do it, the more the answers will come out. There's an exercise, wouldn't it be cool if? Wouldn't it be cool if? You get to finish the sentence. Wouldn't it be cool if I had a motorbike? Wouldn't it be cool if I left my laptop at home when I went on holiday? Would it be cool if I started a business? What? You don't know what's going to come out. What if? What if it doesn't work? What if I don't get to live my dream life? What if I don't know what I'm doing with this exercise? What that can work through is, what are the fears? What are the things stopping you? What's going on there? There are so many answers that are within you that if you just ask the question or get a prompt to start, then you can work through it. So there's 9 there for you to go through. Some are a bit more specific, asking you to list 10 things or list some people. Some of them are asking you for things that you don't want. Sometimes it's easier to know what we don't want than it is to know what we do want. Anyway, they're yours to enjoy, they're yours to explore. But the powerful thing about this is to then look at what you wrote, to read what you wrote, and to see if there's any clues in there. And I think there will be. As I said, the more you do it, the more that one of those things keeps coming up, that's the direction to follow. These are prompts that are going to tell you what you want, what you truly want, so that you can start to create and generate the life that you love. Because it's your heart that's going to speak here, not your head. Journaling's so powerful. I hope you really enjoy it. I'd love to hear from you. There's all my contact details at the bottom. If you want more, as I said, the book is there. The book is there available, so you can dig into this even more deeply and learn how I have done it all these years. But for now, set that timer, put on some tunes, get writing. Let's discover, what are your dreams? What do you want to live a life you love?